Squid Game Season 2 just dropped last week and has smashed records, becoming one of Netflix's biggest premieres ever. The 7-episode season, which hit the platform on December 26th, pulled in 68 million views in just 3 days and topped the non-English TV charts in 92 countries, according to Netflix. With the series set to wrap up with its 3rd season in 2025, fans are more eager than ever to see how it all ends. Now, the first look at Season 3 has us all buzzing. The 15-second teaser introduces 3 new players in their numbered tracksuits entering an arena where Jung-jae, the giant red light green light doll, has her back turned. As the camera shifts to a railroad crossing, her face comes into view, and a boy doll appears on the other side of the tracks, staring back at her. Squid Game series creator Hwang Dong-hyuk spoke about the scene, with him providing a little more context as to what the scene was. Here are the creator's full comments. That's actually a sneak peek of Chol-soo, who, like Jung-jae, is a new giant doll that we're going to be showcasing in Season 3, and that's also a hint at the most exciting game in Season 3 as well. So while it hasn't been shared yet, I hope everyone will be excited to meet Chol-soo and the new game. The details of how Season 3's new doll game works are still under wraps, but fans have some interesting theories. The most popular idea is that it's a twist on the original red light green light game. This makes sense, considering the Jung-jae doll and the red and green flashing lights are back. Adding the Chol-soo doll could make things tougher by watching players' backs, stopping them from hiding behind each other like they did in Season 2's red light green light game. Another theory floating around is that the game could be inspired by the Jack and Jill children's rhyme. This version might have players rolling dice to land on colored spaces and spinning a wheel. If it lands on a well, the turn moves on, but if it hits a bucket, they go back to the start, or worse, face elimination. Jung-jae and Chol-soo could represent Jack and Jill, with the red and green lights helping decide player moves. Whatever the game is, it's bound to be just as intense and deadly as the others. But there's a catch. So far, the Squid Game challenges have been rooted in traditional Korean children's games, making it less likely that an English nursery rhyme would be featured. Beside that, everyone is wondering what Squid Game Season 3 will be about. Series creator Hwang Dong-hyuk shared some insight with Variety, hinting at what's ahead for Gi-hun in the final episodes. After losing everything, including his best friend, and facing repeated failures, Gi-hun is at a pivotal moment. Dong-hyuk teased, "What state is Gi-hun going to be in? Will he continue with his mission, give up, or persist?" Season 3 will show Gi-hun at a critical crossroads, no longer the man we saw in Season 2. Season 2 left Gi-hun reeling from a devastating loss after trying to infiltrate and stop the games. This unexpected twist set him on a darker path, and now he's forced back into the deadly games for the final season. All looks lost. However, there is one power player left going into Season 3 who is set up to change everything. In Season 2, No-eul turns out to be the perfect person to take down the deadly competition from the inside. While fans hoped Gi-hun would join the games as a guard to sabotage them, that didn't happen. Instead, No-eul, a South Korean deserter searching for her lost daughter, joins the games, not as a player, but as one of the Triangle masked guards. No-eul's backstory suggests that she became a guard in hopes of using the money to find her daughter. She's a crack shot with a rifle and can kill without hesitation, making her a skilled and dangerous soldier for the Front Man. Despite her role, No-eul isn't a bad person. She's shown moral complexity throughout the series. Because of her position within the games, she might actually be better equipped than Gi-hun to help the remaining players and bring the competition down from within. In Season 2, Gi-hun believed that if enough players got their hands on guns, they could overthrow the guards and end the game for good. Unfortunately, his rebellion was doomed from the start. He didn't realize that player 001, his new ally, was actually the Front Man, who had entered the competition for the 2nd time. Every move Gi-hun made was being watched, and his uprising was only allowed to continue for as long as the Front Man wanted. Ultimately, Gi-hun had no real chance. Guard 011, however, might be a different story. The guards in Squid Game have their own dealings, often overlooked by their superiors. No-eul could start subtly working against the games, and her actions might go unnoticed for a while. In Season 3, it's possible that No-eul, disillusioned by Gi-hun's failed rebellion, could decide she no longer wants to kill contestants who are just trying to escape. When she joined the games, she thought she was giving a quick, merciful death, but after everything she saw in Season 2, she realizes that's not how the games operate. No-eul starts out without hesitation when it comes to killing players who lose the games. She's a trained soldier after all. However, she soon notices that many of the guards aren't fully killing the losers, but instead leaving them alive to harvest their organs. This practice was hinted at in Season 1, but it really starts to bother No-eul in Season 2. She's fine with giving a quick, merciful death, but seeing players suffer in such a way makes her uneasy. As a result, No-eul begins to kill the players her fellow guards left alive, which causes friction between her and her colleagues. Eventually, after being attacked by other guards, she has to stop. While Season 2 ends with No-eul standing down and allowing the suffering to continue, her growing moral conflict sets the stage for her potential rebellion against the games in Season 3. No-eul was notably absent during the climax of Gi-hun's rebellion in Season 2, and since all the guards wear masks, it's hard to tell if any of the Triangle soldiers shooting at the players were Guard 011. While it's possible she could have been one of the guards who got shot, it wouldn't make sense to kill off a character after spending so much time building her story. This absence has led some fans to speculate that No-eul was more involved in the rebellion than it appeared on screen, particularly in relation to Gyeong-suk. Before becoming a guard, No-eul had grown emotionally attached to Gyeong-suk's daughter, who was battling cancer. Seeing Gyeong-suk as a player in the games deeply impacted her. Gyeong-suk fought alongside Gi-hun during the rebellion, but he was shot and presumed dead after attempting to surrender. However, his body was never shown, leaving fans to wonder if No-eul might have shot him in order to save him, knowing he would be kept alive for organ harvesting. If this theory is true, Season 3 could pick up right where No-eul's potential rebellion against the games begins. As for when is Squid Game Season 3 coming out? Netflix may have accidentally leaked the exact release date. While it's officially confirmed for 2025, a now-deleted video from Netflix Korea reportedly mentioned June 27, 2025 as the release date. If true, that's just 6 months away, a surprisingly quick turnaround compared to the 3 years between Seasons 1 and 2. Netflix's timing might also be strategic. With Season 3 landing mid-year, they can reserve late 2025 for other blockbusters, like the final season of Stranger Things and Season 2 of Wednesday. With all these heavy hitters, 2025 is shaping up to be a massive year for Netflix.